gravity lifts on buses, money follows a person, and other really, really cool things. Yeah! But there's still so much work to do, because in Illinois we are still slaves to the institutional bias. Let's stop that. Illinois still warehouses people in large congregate facilities like Jacksonville because, as we've heard from other speakers, we don't know what else to do. Well, our community knows what to do. Put the money in the community. Yeah. The parents last night who are scared that their children will go to the streets or go to jail or die if they leave Jacksonville, again, we emphasize with them that the reason why that fear is legitimate is because the funding's not in the community where it belongs. Millions and millions of dollars are still going towards keeping us warehoused in nursing homes and institutions. If that money was in the community, more of us could live the lives we wanted and be happier, and we would cost less to care for. Why can't Illinois get this? Let's make this message very loud and clear today as we go through the halls of the Capitol, going on little scavenger hunts for our lawmakers. Come out wherever you are. We have something to say to you. Invest in community and free our people!
Yeah.
Free our people! Now!
Free our people!
Now!
Free our people!
Now!
Hey Brad, you're here from Springfield. Tell me about your advocacy and why you're here today.
I'm here to advocate to stop institutions and to fund disabled people's needs and their independence.
Good for you. We appreciate your advocacy. Disabled people think institutions stink. Woo! All right, we've got another rally here about closing Jacksonville and Mabley. Scylla, free our people. What's up?
We're working to get institutions closed all over Illinois, not just Mabley, not just Jacksonville, but the whole entire state. We want to be number 15.
All right, thank you.
Advocacy over Mabley and Jacksonville. My husband Lester would have been proud of the advocacy we've done over Mabley and Jacksonville. Lester and I began fighting for deinstitutionalization because it touched something deep inside of us. Lester's parents were told to find a, quote, nice home for him and go home and make other babies and basically forget about him. The nice home was an institution. Obviously, they chose not to follow their doctor's advice. The disability community in Illinois and I am extremely grateful for that. Even though we lost Lester 2 years ago, today we're continuing Lester's legacy. In October 2005, I had the privilege of being on the Freedom Ride. This meant we crammed 29 people into 9 vans, drove over 700 miles, and had 8 press events in 4 days. We wound up at the Capitol in Springfield. On that day, there was a young lady who I'll call Jennifer, and I believe she was part of the latest lawsuit. She said something to the crowd that has touched my heart ever since. She said that she didn't want us to forget about her, that she lived in a dump, and she wanted someday to be able to say, free at last, thank God Almighty I'm free at last. She is one of my heroes. Each time I fight for institutional closure, I think of Lester and I think of Jennifer. I also think of Joe last night when I read his testimony to the COGFA folks. Joe got out of Jacksonville Developmental Center. He's now in his own home with another person. He was also at the rally on the Freedom Ride because he spoke at the rally. He had real courage. He was still in LDC and he spoke about closing institutions. So I was honored to share his testimony last night. Here in front of the Lincoln statue reinforces some truths about Illinoisans. Lincoln and Illinoisans stand for life, free our brothers and sisters in Illinois?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. Louder.
Yeah.
All right. That's wonderful. We have much more work to do, but we will overcome, won't we?
Yeah.